Now, Way 31 Sports with Nolan Ll.
Hello from Wallace State Community College, where the Northwest Region Finals come to a close. But before we talk high school basketball, let's get you up to date with your SEC report. The biggest story of the day, of course, is the top 25 showdown taking place at Coleman Coliseum tonight as the SEC's first place team welcomes the top 25 Florida team to town tonight for a showdown that got underway at the top of the hour. Alabama enters tonight's showdown in sole possession of first place, half a game up on Tennessee and a game and a half up on Auburn. The Tide have won their last two, but know the challenge that Florida brings.
Coach Golden's done a great job. It's 2 years at Florida, and he's got the program back. I think this is the first time since '07 that Alabama and Florida are playing each other, where both teams ranked in the top 25. So it's good for us. It's good for our fans to have a home game like this. Two top 25 teams. It's good for the SEC.
Turning things back here to Wallace State, the Northwest Girls 3A Region Finals got underway as Lauderdale County and Clements battled it out in a rematch of last year's finals, and it was Clements that jumped down to a big first half lead. Josie Childress outside for three. Lauderdale County, though, they would fight back. They are the state's top-ranked 3A team for a reason, but it was the sister connection that was so hard to stop. This time it's Leah Childress to Little Sis. She hits another triple. The Tigers, though, they've beaten Clements 3 times already this year and never threw in the towel. Armani Thomas for 3. She connects, but the comeback too little, too late. Clements is headed back to Birmingham after handing Lauderdale County just their second loss this season, 59-41, which brings up a rematch of last year's 3A title game in the semifinals as they'll take on Trinity Presbyterian next Tuesday.
We kind of enjoyed it last year, so we kind of wanted to go back. These old coxy Colts, you know, we wanted to go back and enjoy that again, but we already heard who we're playing. So we already know it's Trinity, and that's a rematch of the finals, and we know what we're facing. We're going to enjoy this, but we know what we got to face.
In the boys' Class 3A final, the Danville Hawks were in action against Midfield, hoping they had what it took to get to the Final Four. The Hawks, though, they would have to work from behind after the Patriots would take a commanding first-half lead. In the third quarter, Danville would storm back. Huntley Seegers outside for 3. He connects. Then later, it's Ty Bailey getting into the action. A nice finish for the Ford. He would lead the game with 18 points. The Hawks, though, they could never overcome a slow start. They fall in the 3A Northwest Region Final 54-40. But for them, they're still calling this season a success.
I still feel like they did everything that we asked them to do. Midfield made some shots. You know, they definitely made some big ones. And credit to them, they played really hard. They made the plays down the stretch that they needed to close the game out.
That'll wrap up everything at the 3A Northwest Region Finals. For the action at Jacksonville State for the Northeast Finals, we'll send it to our own Max Cohan.